one information we are seeing. Now I want to go for servlet. I'm going to create another servlet. Now before that, I want to make it as some kind of home page. In this home page, already I explained that CSS files and everything. Just I will create a small welcome message like this. Here, I wanted to create this kind of information. How I'm trying to create? I'm going to create a small application home page like this. How the home page should be like this, and some menus, some logo has to be displayed here, like a complete website, complete application. We need a perfect home page. Home page, this is the logo, and some menus will be there. Okay, now here login and log out option will be there. Based on that click, we can go to the respective thing. Any kind of information you want to present over here, we can present it. That is the home page I need to create for a project. For that reason, I'm going back to this place. See that here, for everything we should use some kind of divs. I should take divisions. I'm going to take a container, almost like a container. This container can be a class file, class container. Now in this, I'm going to take, just observe, I'm going to take a small information, something like a menu. Here I'm going to take a UL. Okay, in this UL I will take some kind of list, item 1, item 2, item 3, something like this. Okay, here I want to go for home is mandatory for every item, and I'm going to take another one. Now here about us, about. Now here I'm going to take another one, something like home, about us, and contact, something like gallery. Usually we will take something like this. I'm taking a web application model. Now here I'm going to take another one, a kind of gallery, home, about us, and a contact like this. Okay, so now just see how it is appears. Just read it and reload it. So automatically that will be changed like this, right? So it is looking like a list. I want to convert like a menu like this. How can you convert like a top menu for this? Now for this I'm not using this. I'm going to create this thing as comment line. Okay, so that will not appear there. Okay, now this is the menu, and one more item I should take, something like. Now I want to take CSS files to make it as menu. Now here CSS can be written in this embedded style sheets, something like style. Okay, this type will be text format of CSS. So what are the styles I'm writing? Everything will be there in this. Okay, now you have been created. Okay, here I'm taking this container. Inside the container means dot container I should take, that's the class name. Container, inside the container I'm taking UL. Okay, UL underscore LI, all items will be there. Okay, how these items must be displayed? They must be displayed in a single line, right? So I'm going to take display. Okay, display, inline, and flex. So if you are not giving a flex, what will happen? One after another I will let you know that. Now I displayed the inline. Now you can observe that it is coming to single line, form a line, right? So I want to display these items. Where items? How you are addressing? This is division as a container. Container is name I given. So the container, inside the container there is a some outer HTML tag is there. That's the same HTML tag has to take. For what items we need to put them into line, LIs must be line, right? In this but it is not looking like a menu, right? So before that, I should go for one more logo also. I want to display some kind of logo. There, I wanted to take one more division. In this division, I wanted to take a kind of image. Like I'm taking image img and src is equals to some items. Like if you want to take any alternative also, you can give that. Got it? So here I'm giving. When we are giving like this, then what will happen? Just see that. So it is pushing down. The reason is it is taking like a division. It is taking like a division. It is occupying this space. What is the space it is occupying here? This space just above home, about, and gallery contact. It is spacing something. So before going to that, first of all, let me complete that menu so that you will have perfect idea for display. And in this, I wanted to take that entire what do you call UL. I want to take that UL. UL is a one kind of HTML. In this UL, I wanted to take the background color. Background background color. Background color is equals to something like blue. I am giving there. Yes. Now you are able to see that entire thing is occupied with the background color. Right. Now after this, I want to take the text color. In a blue background, text is white, it will look good, right? So I want to go for the simple color. No need to give the text color. Simply give the color as white so that it will look good. Just reload it. You will identify the component. But I wanted to take the space between the items, right? For that reason, I need to go for items. So here UL and LI. That means inside the UL tag there is LIs are there. In LIs, before going to that place, just a minute. Let me increase the height. Let me increase the height of this one. So how the height will be, I will let you know that. Just observe carefully. So this designing is important. Even we are developing the project, the designing is important. Now here, it will take the margin. This is called margin. This is a common ribbon. Assume that it is like a ribbon. This ribbon, what is the space is taking from the top edge? That is called margin. Just don't get confused. And the space is taking from the ribbon edge to the text. This space we can call it as padding. That is the most important thing we should understand that. Okay. Now I'm going to apply that. Just observe carefully. Here in this, I'm going to take under this only, I'm taking padding. Padding top, padding bottom, padding left, padding right. 3 items are there. But individually, we are at project right. We are not going to use that individual things. I'm going to take direct thing. At top and bottom, I'm giving just 4 pixel size. And left and right, I'm going to take something like 6 pixel size. So first item is called top and bottom. So as I shown here, at this space, how much space is taking from top to this line, and from here to here also it will take the same thing. So that is the same thing we are going to take. Now just observe. This is the item. Next I'm going to take like this. You can clearly observe that the space has been increased. Previously it is moved towards the right side, right? But it's taking only 6 pixel size from here to here. So here it is taken default size, right? Default it will be aligned to center. Okay, like this. But default size, container size will be taken. But here when I am giving 6 pixel, this home is shifted to exactly 6 pixel size, left side and right side. Okay, now this is the item. But here I this font size is very heavy, right? as that I'm giving zoom up. Actually, this is the size of it. Now the contents I'm taking here, I wanted to take the space between them. Okay, for each and every item, I want to take. If you take something like what is that? If you take something 5 pixels, how it will look? Just let me take it. Yeah, just size. Keep on increasing the size. For your information, for your better visibility, I'm zooming it. It's not like that. But I wanted to maintain the space between the items, right? So here, and here, I'm going to take ULLI, means items between the things. Item or item, I want to take something like margin, something like left side or right side. I'm taking the margin of it. Margin is I'm taking something like 10 pixels. For good visibility, I'm giving this designing process. Yeah, we are able to align same thing, the space between the items. Now, when you bring the mouse pointer onto that, it has to change something, right? But in these LI items, we are not given any kind of anchor. So here, it has to focus more on that, right? So I need to take anchor. href is the default item, right? So this is the different thing. I wanted to take it. Yeah, it is finished. Now that's the same item. I'm going to copy and paste multiple number of times. I will change later. Okay. Now here, just I'm replacing with this. About gallery. Okay, next contact. Just contact. Okay. Now here onwards, I'm going to take. Yeah, everything is there. Just I need to close this one. Yes. Now we can see the appearance of it. Previously, it was showing only editing type of icon, but when you reload it, you will see that hand type of icon. Right. Now, clearly you may observe or not, I don't know. Here, for every item which is displaying, it is showing underline. But menu underline should not be displayed like that. Right. So I want to remove that underlines. So there is an option called here. There is that anchor under UL LI comma A. There I wanted to take text decoration. Text decoration is none. So here the decoration has been removed, underlines has been removed. Now when you are focusing on that, this background color and foreground color must be changed. As a menu, it has to change like this, right? So I wanted to let you know like this. And after that, when you are going for the same thing, when you are going for the same thing like hover, okay, Now what it could be, how it has to be changed. So I'm going to change the background color. There is a background color somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to change these two things. I want to make it as reverse of it. Background color will be white. White. And this color will be blue. Now see that have been changed. You can observe that, right? But what is the background display? Exactly the existing content. It should not be like that. It should be a little bit away from the letters what I am displaying there. So what I'm trying to say is here there is the option. It is displaying that border is displaying like exactly the contact to that text. It should not be like that. It should be something like just away from it, and border should not touch. Something like contact in between this area. It has to print. Some space must be there. How can you maintain the space for between the text and that border? What the property? Just now I told you that. ఏమైందమ్మా సైలెంట్ అయిపోయారు ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు క్లాస్లో హలో ఉన్నానా క్లాస్లో ఒక్కటి లేదు రెండు లేదు వింటున్నారా క్లాస్ ఇంతకుముందు అసలు వీడియో ఆన్ చేసి పెట్టేవాడిని కాకపోతే మీరు వింటర్లే ఫోకస్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదనుకున్నా యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఫోకసింగ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ రెస్పాండింగ్ టు మీ నేను చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతే మీకు అర్థం కావాలి కదా here in that output I want to maintain the space between the words. How it is displayed? Now see that it is displaying like this. It is displaying like this. But when the text is selecting like this, it is exactly surrounding the border. Exactly surrounding the border. I want the outline, the space between this extra space at left side, right side, bottom side. I want to take. It is exactly fixing right this right. So I want to take like this. How? Just away from the screen, from the text. Now it is printing like this, exactly touching the edges of the text. Not like this. I want to take like this. How can you do it? What is the property will be used? Already in CSS we have done this. Do you remember? Here also I used. What is that? Padding concept. One of the picture I showed. Yes, sir. But you people are not responding. Just I'm thinking about it. Okay. Now I'm going to use padding. Padding. Top side, I want to take 3 pixel size, and left and right side, I want to take 4 pixel size. Okay. Now check it out. Now you can observe that. How it is looking? This looking and yes, that looking entirely different. Yes. This is the one kind, right? Previously we took like this. Which one? Yes. Yeah, this is the one. Just now we are taken. So there is a space. We can observe the space between the top edge to this place. So I took a white color, right? Just writing there. The space between the text and edges. Here also the same thing. This side also same thing. That is the padding concept. We should remember that. And I don't want to print that corner. I want to take the round corner. Like this. Some round corners. Like this. So for that, there is another property we have. That property is border radius. Okay, border radius. I want to give something like 5 pixel size. I'm giving more to observe the appearance for better clarity. Just I'm taking that. There is no effect in this. When you focus on that, you can see that. Previously, the outline is not like that, but is now outline has been changed. Understand? And
Yes.
now we can observe that. Now I'm coming to that logo process. The logo process, I'm going to take a division, separate division. That class name is logo. I'm giving like logo. Okay. Now inside, I wanted to take image. Image src is equals to, okay, and alt. If you want to give any kind of thing, we can also give like this. Okay, that is called image. I will let you know the image. Now here, when you are reloading it, it will push down and logo is coming. But logo should not come out of the box. It should come inside the box. And one more thing also, I wanted to take where this is displaying, where it has been displaying at right edge. At right edge, I wanted to take a kind of login or register. So like this, the item set must be printed at right side. Then logo, it has to push it towards right side, and in this place I want to print the logo. That I'm trying to do that. Okay. So here, come back to this place. Yes. Now here I have added one more division for the logo. Here I'm going to take one more division for login. So here I'm going to take that division. Okay. Here I will take a kind of what do you call something like class is login. Just I'm taking as login. Okay. Now here I'm going to take that login. Login is a class name. Okay. Here I wanted to display a kind of li item. UL, I will take UL first. A list item I am taking here. Okay. Now here I'm going to take li. Right. Here I wanted to take a login or register. Got it. So it will be displayed where it is displayed. You can see that. Where it is displaying in a separate line. But I don't want to display in 3 different lines. I want to display in a single line. For that, we need to arrange the property for this. The property is at top level inside the containers, right? Inside the container only. Container is the class. Inside the container means this outside is a class, and outside class, from outside class I am taking logo class is one division, and UI is another division, and login is another division. So all are divisions only, right? So what I am trying to do is inside how many number of divisions are there? Divisions are there must be displayed in a single line. Now see that here display inline. I will take inline. Just observe, do you find any kind of difference in that? Now here inline flex also I can take. The container, okay, container is a class and logo is another class, login is another class. I will take this is menu. Okay, just if it is not working I will do that. Yes, we can observe that it is setting like a adjustment of login, but when you are taking it is spreading over there. but it is not spreading because this is not under the control of this container. For that reason, if you want to control this one, I will take a class. Class is equals to something like menu. I can take. To take into the control, I should take another one. Here, I can use instead of division. It's not division, right? This UL is not a division. There is the top one is division, another one is division. This is not the division. So here this division property will not be taken. So to avoid it, inside the container, we have another one, something like logo. Logo is the one container, one division. First division is logo, second division is menu, right? Dot menu, and one more division is something like login, So here I wanted to display all these menu containers in a single line. Now we can observe that all came into single line. I think you observed or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is. Now here I wanted to display some logo into that. So how to create a logo? I wanted to create something like a image. What are the images you are adding to that project? You can create some kind of images folder. In that images folder, we should copy. I will bring one of the image. We are creating with this one, right? So I will bring some image into that. Here I'm going to take that some logo. Just I'm bringing this logo. This logo I'm taking. Okay. Just Control C. Otherwise, copy is open. Yeah. Control C. I'm coming back to the project. Place the mouse pointer on that. Just place it. You can observe that. Where it has in images folder, HTML, JPG is there. So I wanted to give that same at this path level. We know that how to display the image into that. So I'm going to take that images. In that, what is the name of it? SNIIT. Got it. .jpg. Sorry, JPG is the name. Now just observe that what will happen if I reload it. In that place of alternative text, image will be displayed, but it occupies more space. The reason is what is the default size is there, that entire default size is taking. I don't want to display this one. Usually what you do, you will take the control like this width. Properties of it one is something like 50 pixels I'm taking. Okay, 50 pixels I'm taking. Now just reload it. What will happen? So it is adjusting, is it not? It is adjusting. So according to the size of it, we need to adjust with that. Right. Now I want to reduce it to something like 35 pixels. I will let you know that how to align it. Okay, but these all things are not in same line. So we'll come to that. But I want to arrange this background for including this logo also, not for separate. I want to combine together. For the container only, I'm taking the background. Where I'm taking the background, container only, I should take the background. Instead of UL, I want to shift this background property to this container. Where is the separate container is there, right? I should take a top level in hierarchy order. Container like this. Here I'm going to take like this. Right. Just see that entire thing will be occupied in this procedure. Now as I told, what is the login? Where that login has to be displayed? Where I shown that in some way? Yeah, here it is. I shown that login has to be float to right side, not at left side. Default they are at left side, right? But it has to be at a rightmost side. For that reason, we need to set the property for which one? For login class. I should write the property for the login class. Login class. As it is a class, I should take the dot there. Okay. There, I want to take something like float, from where it has to be displayed. Previously, default floating is left side, left to right, but I want to float from right side. Just observe one thing, observe the result before reloading it, and reload it, we will observe that it is moving towards the right side. Understand? So when we are able to do this, we can go to that login page and registration page. Individual pages must be there. Okay. For that, for each and everything, there is an option, but we don't have any option for this. The reason is we are not applied any property for that. Login and register. For that also, I want to take that anchor tag. Okay. Anchor tag href is equals to like this. Okay. And this property I want to, if you want to give individual links for individual options, we can give. Otherwise, we can put together in a single line. Okay. Now here it has to go to some page. When we are clicking on this, it has to go to login page. Login page dot JSP page, it has to be open. Okay. Now before clicking onto this, first of all, let me reload and let me change the effect, whether it is affecting or not. Definitely it will not be affected. Only hand symbol will come onto this. Hand symbol is coming down to this page. So what is the link UL we are applied? The reason why it is applying, now see that how the property is defined. Container ULLI, and one more thing is ULLI H over. ULLI H over. Here we are taking UL and LI A H over on this. Here also the same structure is there. UL, LI and A. Suppose we are taking the class name, it will not work for both the things. Suppose here instead of taking UL, I am taking the container name is main